Michonne is a badass. What's up, y'all? JC here to give my review for episode 5 of The Walking Dead. And man, man, this episode was good. Good episode. I'm gonna say this right now. Michonne is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters this season. One of my favorite new characters, along with the governor, because she does not take shit. She did not take shit, man. And she is a badass in all means of the word badass, because Michonne is amazing. Just straight up beast. The governor, this guy. I knew there was something. I knew something was up. From the heads in the fish tanks, now we got the fact that he has a Walker daughter. That right there is trippy. That right there, it's super trippy, because this guy. I mean, why is he have? I have to assume that's his daughter. I do, but he has a Walker daughter with him, and that right there is interesting. The governor is becoming a very interesting character this season, and he just gives off that aura about him, man. that vibe about him that, you know, something's just not. Something's just not right up here. But besides that, man, this is pretty much the aftermath of the death of Lori and T-Dog. You know, everyone's trying to cope with everything that happened, you know. And Rick is taking it a lot harder than I thought he would, man. It's like, I mean, I know it's his wife, man. I know he's broken, but here, man, you could look into his face, you look into his eyes, and there's nothing there. When Glenn goes to find him and he tries to bring him back to everyone, he's just gone. I mean, his sanity is like hanging by a thread. A little tiny thread right now. He's just completely out of it right now at this moment. He's like one step away from you know, flying a cuckoo nest. He's one step away from flying over the cuckoo's nest, man. It's real sad to see this happen to Rick, man. It's just, I mean, I have to feel for him. I have to feel for him after what happened. And when he finds the little pieces, the little remains of Lori's body, because we can only assume that she was eaten. Her dead corpse was eaten by a Walker. And Rick, I mean, it's not enough that your wife died, but her corpse got eaten by a Walker. Oh man, I don't know where to go with this. I don't know where to go with this with Rick, man. But this is gonna be very interesting, because Rick, shit, damn. But overall, like I said, very good episode. Michonne, she does some investigation. She does some undercover investigation work, and she going through the governor's things, you know. She's trying to figure out what he's hiding. And she finds his notebook with like all his names in here. And in the other page, and she turns the page, and like there's this whole page worth of scribbles. Which is weird. Which is really weird. And she finds this cage like out back. At the back of like this building, where there's this whole group of walkers held captive, and she opens the gate and she kills them one by one. She slaughters them. I mean, and you can see the look in her face while she was doing it. She was ecstatic. She's like, "Come at me, bro. Come at me." I'm like, damn. And when the governor finds out, and he tries to step up, you know, he tries to, you know, tell her what's what. He's like, well, I'm trying to be hospitable. You know, I'm trying to, you know, let you live comfortably in this environment, and you're trying to, you know, ruin this peace that I'm setting here for you. She doesn't give a fuck, man. She snatches a sword and puts up against his throat. And at that moment, he realized that she can kill him any time she wants to. And that was just badass. So, Michonne, you know, had to make a tough decision. Well, it wasn't tough for her, but Andrea had to make a tough decision where she had to decide whether or not she wanted to go with Michonne or stay in Woodbury. And, you know, Andrea and Michonne have been through a lot for the past 8 months, but I think she should have gone with Michonne. I really do think she should have gone with Michonne instead of staying in Woodbury, but, I mean, you can't really blame her because they've been out there surviving, going from place to place in the wilderness, exposed to those things. So, even if the place she's at doesn't seem to be all that, you know, seems to be a little bit weird, she still just wants to have a place to settle down, to feel safe. And I understand her. I understand. But seriously, the governor, shit, man. As the old saying goes, man, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't, you know. And then later on in the episode, we see like this part where there's like this little event going on. And Andrea's like wondering what the hell's going on. And it turns out that they have the walkers chained up in like this little ring where Mero and his other guy are like fighting it out with these walkers right there. And everyone's cheering on like, yay, like some kind of sporting event. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, and Andrea, she's disgusted by it. She doesn't like this at all. And, you know, the governor makes some bullshit reason like, oh, it's just, you know, people need to be entertained. I mean, if you're going to entertain people, you don't entertain them by having them watch people fight around walkers. I mean, what if Meryl got bit? What if the other guy got bit? I mean, there's just one point where the other guy was close to getting bit. But, you know, it's all entertainment, as the governor says. But pretty much, this was a very good episode. Very good episode. Like I said, man, Rick is over the edge. Michonne is a badass. And Andrea, even though she thinks she's making the right decision, she's going to regret it. She's going to regret it soon. I could definitely tell that right now. But overall, like I said, good episode. This has been JC. Keep on keeping on. And I'll catch you guys again next time. Peace.